Just so many of TSM's classic champions is exactly what they went back to in this game 3. They took a complete move back to comfort, but because of the red side pick and ban meta that just developed within this series, the fact that they ended up banning the Lucian, they put CLG off kilter as well. CLG is playing something entirely different as well. These are common champions for CLG, it's what they're used to, but this would be a patch 4.2 or a patch 4.3 early 2014 season stuff that these guys are going at it, and at that time in the year, TSM was miles better than Counterlogic Gaming. Ability to just keep someone at bay. Can't talk about that though. Dexter going in for Dyrus.
See how this works out. Dyrus does have flash. He's going to slice once, does have dice, does manage to get away. Sonic Wave connects. That's instant flash from Dyrus. He's going to put distance between him and Nien. But flash burn, successful gank by CLG.
Yeah, Dexter's going to walk into the auto, and that's going to be a lot of damage.
Spell shield is up. That is a lot. Dexter is going to continue moving safeguards away. That's a good amount of damage from the odd one on Nocturne. You can see he's moving to the top as well. Once again, coming up behind Dyrus.
But level 6, going to be tough to tango.
Dominus is up, instantly thrown. That's a chomp. That's slice for one. Does actually stop, turns it back around. That's very aggressive by Dyrus. Dexter nowhere near landing that Sonic Wave, but Dyrus totally in control, reading the situation well.
Yeah, and now he gets that empowered Q on the full wave, and it's like that gank never even happened, except both CLG members are low. Plus, there's a Nocturne waiting in the wings. This is going to hurt Dexter's jungle substantially.
So they're even afraid to go in. That's the subjugate. Once again, Dyrus just trying to put some distance between him. Dexter is very low. There's no dominance. That's a flash forward from the end just to get the chomp. They're going to continue
to chase.
There's no ultimate
on Dyrus.
Sonic Wave is there. Now Dyrus is looking for a cooldown. 4 seconds before the slice and dice. Dexter flashes away from the stun. First blood secured, and Dexter outplays an overconfident Dyrus.
Absolutely what happened there, Quickshot. The overconfidence of Dyrus comes back to haunt him, and they give it back. He gives away his lead in the top lane, trying to fight off more than he could chew. In pretty much a straight up 2v2, and then mid lane Bjergsen with the Blanc, a slight edge, and is able to roam. They're really trying to punish Nien here in the top lane.
We'll see if they can make it stick. Dominus is available for Dyrus, has been thrown down. Nien's been silent. Subjugate is out. He's healing, and he's down. Another fantastic dive from a LeBlanc. This time Bjergsen and Dyrus.
Aside from not being at the turret, nothing Nien could have done there. Dyrus was so tanky with that ultimate, just eating up the turret while Bjergsen was free to spam spells on him.
Every time I see Nocturne going up, oh, that's a great pulverize. Aphromoo interrupting the Zenith Blade. My word, man, your reaction times.
He is the Alistair player for a reason, but look at that damage to the mid lane while the gank approaches top. Here's Lee set for the maybe save. He's gone.
Oh, Nien is dead. That was just perfect. Dexter, you really don't want to stick around for that one. He's going to try soak up the XP, but 1-2, wham bam, thank you ma'am, and Nien's gone.
That was brutal for Nien right there.
Knock it over in this next wave, and it does seem to be the decision here from CLG. They're moving onto the tower. Paranoia is up.
TSM might just go.
And that was a little half-hearted. They do manage to catch double lift out. Now Odd One knocked up into the air. Pulverize is not available. Instantly headbutts Dyrus away. Is it enough though? That's the question. That's a Valkyrie forward from Wild Turtle as Aphromoo is going to sacrifice himself for the team, giving up his life as a support should. But at the end of the day, TSM hold on to the tower and they get another kill. They should also get the bottom tower as well.
Yeah, that was a nice escape by CLG to avoid taking more deaths, but there was still no realistic way they were fighting there. There was actually a canceled teleport flash.
Oh! So that went well. Flash deleted. What was the hashtag LCS big play? Bjergsen deleted that guy? Basically the same situation.
That was big. That's the DFG right there from Bjergsen coming in. Dexter, nowhere is safe at this moment, and the push should continue now from TSM. They're taking advantage of that 20-minute laning phase.
There's nobody on CLG that can defend this. If Double Lift sticks around, he may get jumped. He has been jumped. Bjergsen bursts him down. Summoner heal has been used. Now Bjergsen gets knocked up. As tower hits plus the javelin means he goes down. All of a sudden TSM, have they bitten off more than they can chew? The answer does look to be yes. Xpecial has given up his life, and Dyrus is just going man mode, pushing CLG away. Nien Sonso is finally coming into his own. Dyrus stuns up Nien. We do see Wild Turtle still untouched. Nien still alive. Safeguard shield keeps him up. The Wild Turtle is the next target. Can the slow come in? That's the question. Headshot proc. That's him down. Link grabs himself another kill, and 3 for 0. Odd One forced to flash over the wall. Link is trying to run down Dyrus. This is going to be scary. Oh, the damage! He gets it! That is a scary crocodile. Link is out.
Link overcommitting right at the end of that fight. TSM does overcommit that fight, though. You could see there is some nice kiting potential for the CLG team if the dive is too big. That is very critical for CLG getting at least something back. getting a kill onto Bjergsen, getting a kill onto Turtle, all very important things. Still though, a 5,000 gold edge.
Well, Chain doesn't connect, and that means Bjergsen needs to back off lane thanks to that previous team fight. So CLG still sniffing for objectives.
Yeah.
That's confident.
And there was a kill in the mid lane while Darius was laughing all about that one. We'll get that replay up as soon as this action calms down in the top lane. It is just crazy that it's 5 turrets to 1.
1v3.
For such an objective control team.
That's paranoia comes in. Doublelift is being forced out. He's feared. He's held in place. Darius gets the kill credit. 3 members of TSM trying to surround members of CLG. Dexter's taking them on a wild ride. It's another kill for Darius. 4-1-4.
And the push in the mid lane is just continuing. TSM is taking everything from CLG and leaving them with nothing. It is a complete role reversal from game 1. In game 1, TSM was just showing their mid lane pushes, showing their hand. Now it is CLG, and TSM is punishing them for it.
Team Solo Mid will secure the first inhibitor of the game at 23 minutes and 18 seconds. After the solo kill on Link, after CLG overcommits in the top lane, maybe feeling the pinch, feeling the pressure. Here's that replay.
Yeah.
That's just a straight outplay.
This is just a red buff on Wild Turtle, surprising the crap out of Link at this point in the mid lane. That's 2 times now Link has just gotten too close to the enemy. Once with Renekton, again with Wild Turtle. Him and Yen both struggling mightily in this matchup.
It's very difficult to see how CLG are going to pull this one back. They need to turtle, and they need to pull off a monumental defense. TSM.
They got to get away from this.
They
There's an ultimate up on X Special. He lands it on double lift.
He manages to go in. Another great knock-up from Aframu. TSM seems to continue to one of the chase, though. Paranoia is not available for the odd one. Keep that in mind. Ace in the hole gets channel, but they're just focusing X Special. None of the carries have taken any damage.
Wow.
Yeah, X Special's low, but the carries are still there. Darius is the crocodile you want to see.
It's a desperation fight for CLG. They see someone low. They're trying to get as much as they can.
It's not going to work out. Niantonso does throw out that subjugate. Here comes Bjergsen from the side. Tries to burst somebody down. Nobody has died yet. This is the longest engage of the game so far. Dex is the first victim. Nian follows suit. Dyrus is putting on those blue sage shoes, and the giant crocodile is looking for the cow. The paranoia finally comes available, and Doublelift is being chased by the odd one. Manages to get the Duskbringer and the fear. Doublelift's going down. Does manage to use the Summoning Heal. Keeps himself up for a few more seconds. It's not enough. There are super minions on the Nexus. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Solo Mid are going to the championship game. Team Solo Mid are pushing down the base.
The teleport comes in from Darius, and faster than all 3 of the games, TSM closes out CLG.
Counter Logic Gaming put up a hell of a fight in games 1 and 2, but they got dominated in game 3. Team Solo Mid have done it. They are in the championship game. They will be playing tomorrow, and that was a great turnaround series.
Considering how badly they lost in game 1 and how they were losing in game 2, I cannot say how impressive this game 3 domination was. They had their backs against the wall, and boy, did they respond.